Hi everybody, I'm Mariko Izumi. And before we start the 5CAST this week, we have to make an apology. Last week on the 5CAST, we profiled some of the best fishing shows from the television archives, but we received quite a few emails from some die-hard Seinfeld fans. Apparently, the signature sitcom has featured quite a few marine moments of their own, including when George saves a whale and when Kramer steals some lobsters. We here at the 5CAST are pretty embarrassed about forgetting to use Seinfeld in our television special, especially since so many of their cast members didn't just jump the shark, they squashed it. Okay, this week we've got some great fishing stories to cover, and we're kicking things off with a little wrestling. When some people reach middle age, they have a tough time coping with their careers. And when you're a former pro wrestler, well, some of them just have trouble reaching middle age. Not so with Mr. Wrestling, Pat Rose. The 9-time former champion, Pat Rose has wrestled alongside many of the greats, including Arn Anderson, Dr. Tom Pritchard, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. But now he's turned his attention to wrestling bass. Pat has been wrestling in bass tournaments since 1998 and recently finished 20th in points in the Bass Fishing League. When asked about his career change, Pat said it's been almost as hard as watching Michael Richards do stand-up comedy. Speaking of wrestling, Smith Mountain Lake is home to the popular bass tour stop, the Blue Ridge Brawl. The event was captured by 23-year-old Casey Ashley from Donald, South Carolina. An amazing feat considering Ashley is the youngest angler on the Elite Series. Local officials estimated the 4-day crowd at 15,000 people, which means there were more people watching this event than had ever watched The Michael Richards Show. American playwright Wilson Meisner once said, "The only sure thing about luck is that it will change." In the world of professional game fishing, it seems that luck waits until the last minute. The team representing Spain's Marina Rubicon Marlin Cup 2006 was sitting in the middle of the field right up until the last day, when their luck finally turned. Jose Gomez set the pace for his team that caught 10 marlins in the 4th and final round, winning the IGFA tournament. The comeback was so improbable, it was called pulling a reverse Michael Richards. Speaking of playwrights, one of the greatest angling mysteries centers on William Shakespeare. Did he go fishing or did he not go fishing? That is the question. Well, according to some biographers, the bard was quite the angler. In fact, there were more than 200 allusions to fishing in his many works, including a prophetic line from Hamlet when he says to King Claudius, "A man may fish with the worm that hath eat of a king, and eat of the fish that hath fed of that worm." Now, I'm not really sure what that means, but if there's another lame Michael Richards joke in there, I'm quitting. And finally, more footage has recently surfaced showing the possible existence of the Loch Ness Monster. A lab technician in Scotland has filmed what experts are calling the best video evidence of the mysterious creature. When news of the Loch Ness Monster's renewed popularity surfaced, Bigfoot became so enraged with jealousy that he was arrested for starting a fight in a downtown nightclub, putting his new reality TV series in serious jeopardy. Hey! What did I tell you about making another Michael Richards joke? I wasn't kidding. I'll walk right out of here. Honestly, who are you going to get to host this thing anyways? Michael Richards? He's outside right now? Okay then. Well, I'm Mariko Izumi, and I will definitely be back here next week on the 5CAST.
Clothing provided by Storm Tech, official performance apparel of WFN, the World Fishing Network.
Why don't you take a break and check out some more Mariko on WFN.tv, your exclusive home for the 5CAST.